Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, it brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start our reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Wednesday. Yes, happy Wednesday to all of you. I have to remember that it is Wednesday, not Monday. Happy Wednesday to all of you. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time, and I hope that you enjoyed yesterday. And I hope that you got to be, got to do exactly what you wanted to do. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm glad that we're here together, back together for more stories. And even when we're gone, we know that our hearts are connected. Yes, there's a very strong heartstring. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. This one is written and illustrated by Brooke Boynton-HUGHES, and we're reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Welcome to Story Time, and I hope that you're ready to enjoy this one. Heartstring coming up very shortly. Thank you indeed for being here with us on Story Time. And excited. I hope that your summer break, if you're on summer break, is going well. I hope that your summer in general is going well too. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time, and I'm glad we're here together. Yes. 3 more stories to go this week. Of course, we did kick off the week with another beautiful story, and I hope that you enjoyed our story on Monday. It feels so quick that we read one book and then left, but we're back today. Heartstring is here. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Please, as always, let us know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you. Yes, we'd love to say hi to them as well. Thank you so much for joining in, and as well as you know that if you miss Storytime Live, you can always catch us for the recordings at your convenience at storytimewithmrlamada.com, at Storytime with Mr. Lamada on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, you can look up our Facebook events page to see what's coming up. And this week is exciting because we do have great stories coming your way. Tomorrow, we will have Enemy Pie coming to Storytime after a while. We're bringing back this one, so I hope you're excited with us to read this one tomorrow. And of course, do you have any enemies? Are you looking for that recipe? Enemy Pie, join us for that one tomorrow. And then, of course, on Friday, we bring back Mi Casa is My Home. Another beautiful one indeed. And again, another one I have to polish up my Spanish for sure. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope that you're excited for those stories that will be coming up. But of course, too, I hope you're excited for this one that is coming up today. Let us see who is here this morning, ready to enjoy a wonderful story with us. Thank you so much for joining in. How are you doing today? Megan, and of course, Ari. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Appreciate you. Good morning to you. I hope that you are having a wonderful time out there in Kentucky. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. Love you lots too. Right back at you. Hugs to you. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. And to everybody that's joining in, please be sure to say hi. Let us know you're here so we can say hi to you. Of course, we appreciate the time you've taken to be here with us. Thank you for being here. Please get ready, get cozy, get comfortable. Our story will be coming up very shortly after after this message. I'll see you very, very soon. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Appreciations to you.
Hi, my name is Zetta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. Lamata.
Thank you indeed. Welcome back. Thank you, Zetta Elliott, author of many, many books indeed, award-winning books, including one of my favorites, Melena's Jubilee. If you've not read that one yet, please do check it out. But of course, we've had so many here read here together, and please just check out our Storytime platforms for all the different books, including the A Place Inside of Me, which was illustrated by Noah Denman, and we know that is a Caldecott Honor book, of course. So please check out all those amazing books from Zetta Elliott. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. We appreciate you. Heartstring coming up very shortly, and you know what? It is another one of those that has a beautiful art. And so I'll just give you. This is what it looks like with the sleeve, heartstring. Then also when we take the sleeve off, you get this beautiful, beautiful art. And I just thought I should share that. Look at that. Almost reminds me of What Color is Night. It's that beautiful bluish black. Yeah. So if you get a chance, I hope that you get a chance to take that sleeve off. I know if it's book from the library, usually they're taped on, so you might not be able to see that art. But if you can, depending on where you find your book, I hope that you're able to see that. All right, here we go. Heartstring, written and illustrated by Brooke Boynton-HUGHES. And we're reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And again, I must emphasize a big thank you indeed to Chronicle Books and the many other creators that have allowed us to share so many wonderful books here on Storytime. So here we go today, Heartstring, written and illustrated by Brooke Boynton-HUGHES. Look at those end papers. What do you notice? What do you wonder? All right, here we go. Heartstring, written and illustrated by Brooke Boynton-HUGHES. Read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. There is a string, an invisible string, that ties my heart to yours. Sounds amazing. I want to sit in the garden too. Maybe that's where story time should come from the next few days. There is a string, an invisible string, that ties my heart to yours. Oh, yes. Even if we have not yet met, my heart is tied to yours. Oh, there is a string, an invisible string, that ties your heart to mine, or my heart to yours. Even if we have not yet met, my heart is tied to yours. Across the garden, across the street, over the city, and through the trees. Oh, how far does this connection go, you ask? Well, across the garden, across the street, over the city, and through the trees. My heart is tied to yours. Yeah. My heart is tied to yours. My joy is yours. Your sorrow is mine. My heart is tied to yours. My joy is yours. Your sorrow is mine. When you laugh, I feel your light. My joy is yours. Your sorrow is mine. When you laugh, I feel your light. Yes, indeed. When you laugh, I feel your light. Over mountains, across waving plains, beneath brightest sun, or storm and rain. Yeah, bring it all. Over mountains, across waving plains, beneath brightest sun, or storm and rain. My heart is tied to yours. Yeah, through thick and thin, through it all. My heart is tied to yours. Under the brightest sun or storm and rain, my heart is tied to yours. When you feel alone or lost, remember the invisible string. Yeah. When you feel alone or lost, remember the invisible string. It is always there. For even in the dark of night, my heart is tied to yours. Yes, when you feel alone or lost, remember the invisible string. For even in the dark of night, my heart is tied to yours. Oh, yes, indeed. When you're feeling lost, all alone, remember the invisible string. For even in the dark of night, my heart is tied to yours. Across the ocean, or highest peak, over desert sand, and river deep. Oh, is there anywhere this string won't reach? Across the ocean, on highest peak, over desert sand, in river deep. Yeah. My heart is tied to yours. Always, always. Remember, my heart is tied to yours. My heart is yours, and my heart to yours, and yours to mine, over the land, the ocean, the sky. Yeah. My heart to yours, and yours to mine, over the land, the ocean, the sky. Yeah, my heart to yours, and yours to mine, over the land, the ocean, the sky. Yeah. My heart to yours. Mwah. Over the ocean, the sky. My heart to yours. Mwah. My heart to yours indeed, and yours to mine. Yeah, over everything. My heart to yours, and yours to mine. My heart is tied to yours. Ah, beautiful indeed. My heart is tied to yours. And that is the end of our story. And what do you notice on this one? What do you wonder? Ah, yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Across everything, across all kinds of expense, all kinds of weather, my heart is tied to yours. Thank you so much for joining me today for this beautiful book, Heartstring, written and illustrated by Brooke Boynton-Hughes. And we were reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. I'll catch you on the other side of this very short message when we're back for more story time.
Hi, friends. I'm Marietta Apollonio, the author and illustrator of Jack the Library Cat, and you are watching my family's favorite Story Time with Mr. LaMotta. Bye.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you so much, Marietta Apollonia, Jack the Library Cat, author, illustrator of Jack the Library Cat. Thank you so much. And we appreciate you. We hope that you're okay out there in Massachusetts. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime, everybody. This has been Storytime for today. Heartstring is the book we've been reading today. Love it so much. I hope that it warmed your heart just as it did mine. And yes, I think words I want to carry today from this one too is, when you're feeling alone or lost, remember the invisible string. Yes, when you feel alone or lost, remember the invisible string. My heart is tied to yours. When you laugh, I feel your light. My joy is yours. Your sorrow is mine. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And I hope that we continue to feel those connections with our loved ones, and of course, stay connected. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And I hope that you can find this one at your local library. And of course, find it elsewhere where you find books. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime, but we're not done. As you know, we're back again tomorrow for more Storytime, and we will be reading Enemy Pie. Yes, we're bringing back Enemy Pie to Storytime. I cannot wait for this one. It is written by Derek Manson and illustrations by Tara Callahan King. And of course, it is another one from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. I cannot wait to share this one. As you can see here too, it is a Reading Rainbow selection. So cannot wait. Bring back this one, Enemy Pie. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Come and have fun with us. Come and see what schemes will be happening in this one. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. I hope that you are well. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Let's see quickly who was with us here this morning. Thank you, Megan and Ari. Thank you for joining in Storytime. And with you there, Ari, love books too. Thank you so much for joining in. I love it. Continue to enjoy reading. Continue to explore those wonderful worlds that books open up and that books provide for us. Thank you so much for joining in, everybody. Absolutely appreciate you. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope that if you had the heat like us here in the Bay, I hope that it's gone away. It's getting a little bit cooler. And I hope that, you have access to those cooling stations or need other resources that you may need. So thank you so much for joining in, and share resources too, because at times we may know something that others do not. So by sharing and letting others know, we might just be directing them in the right way. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope that your July is off to a great start. And of course, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful rest of the summer. Thank you for being here with us. Please join us tomorrow when we bring Enemy Hi. Thank you to everybody that was joining in. Thank you, Ari. Appreciate you. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of the day. I hope that you get some time as well to be in the garden and walk around and enjoy it. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll be back tomorrow for more Storytime. Remember, if you miss Storytime live, we'll be able to catch you. You can be able to catch us at your convenience. You can catch us at your convenience at storytimewithmrlimada.com, at storytimewithmrlimada on Facebook and YouTube. And why not check out our Instagram as well to see everything that is coming up. Storytime. Thank you so much for being here, and have yourselves a wonderful day. We'll see you again tomorrow when we're back with another exciting book. Enemy Pie coming your way tomorrow. Much love from me, and I will see you again tomorrow for more Storytime. I'm the only one commenting, but I'm not the only one. I know. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, Ari. We appreciate you. We love everybody who's here in the community, and we see you. We see you for sure. Thank you so much. Definitely connected hearts. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on Storytime. We'll see you again tomorrow when we're back for more Storytime. Much love from me. Bye-bye.
Storytime with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start our reading? I just can't wait to be hearing Storytime with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all reading? I just can't wait to be hearing Storytime with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, lonely, won't you start all reading? We just can't wait to hear it. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all reading? We just can't wait to hear it.